Are you considering a move to the Dallas area, but you're still looking around, you're not really sure, do I want to be in the city, do I want to be in the burbs? Well, you're in the right place, because in this video, I'm going to take you on a little tour of a couple of neighborhoods in the far north Dallas region. So, you know, every town has got a north, south, east, west. Well, here we've got far north, because 635 is a major freeway that cuts through Dallas. And if you are on the north side of 635, you're considered far north. So I'm going to take you to a few neighborhoods and show you what they're like. And maybe that'll help you decide if it's the place for you. If this is your first time to the channel and you're excited to learn everything there is to know about the Dallas-Fort Worth area, be sure to subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you're always up to date on the latest market insights. My name's Tara McGraw. I'm a realtor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I help people like you every single day. So whether you're looking to make a move in a month, a year, across country, or all the way across the globe, feel free to reach out. My team and I would love to help you make a smooth transition to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Our first neighborhood is going to be called Prestonwood. Now, what makes Prestonwood so great is that it has Richardson schools. So Dallas schools, it's no secret, Dallas schools are not great. And if you can get Richardson schools but still be in Dallas, then you are looking pretty good. So Prestonwood is one of those neighborhoods that has the good schools in Richardson ISD. So you've got Brentfield, which is the elementary school that you want to get into. So if you are coming to this area looking at Prestonwood, Brentfield is the elementary school. Park Hill is the middle school. So even if you don't get into the good elementary, you are still going to go to Park Hill, which is the good middle school. So that is the trajectory you want to be moving towards. So Brentfield, Park Hill, and then the high school is J.J. Pierce. So Richardson school's good, Dallas school's bad. Okay, so here we are in Prestonwood, and there's a house on the market right now that is actually in the Brentfield school district. So what's great about that is that the houses over here are a little bit more affordable generally than some of the other neighborhoods that we're going to look at. So this house right here behind me that you can see is cute. It has been painted and it's fairly updated, and it is 2,700 square feet, just a little bit over 2,700 square feet. I've got the info right here because I'm not going to remember all that, let's be real. It is listed at $824,000. So I know that sounds like a lot, and it is, but it isn't for Dallas. This house is down from 914. So you've even got a pretty good price reduction there. It is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and it does not have a pool, but it has a 2-car garage, but it is updated. So that's a pretty nice house for Dallas to be updated. And if we turn around, you can see right here is the elementary school. And then if you keep going on down the street, the middle school is right there too. So if you want to walk to school, if you want your kids to walk to school, then something like this could be a really good option for you. But let me show you another one in the Prestonwood area, because this one's cute, but I want to show you one that's a little bit more, you know, on the higher end side. And here we are. Just look at this street. Isn't that pretty? So in the far north Dallas area, most of the homes are going to be built 60s, 70s, around in there. But with the older homes, you get the more mature trees, which is really nice, because I love new construction. Don't get me wrong, new construction is great. But with the new construction, you don't have any trees. It's going to be a while before they get big enough. And I just think it's so nice when you have some shade here in Texas. We talk a lot about our shade here because we get a lot of sun. Now this house right here behind me, it may not look like a whole lot to you on the outside, but on the inside is what really counts on this one. It has top of the line, all the appliances, upgraded everything, And over here in this part of the neighborhood, you're gonna have a larger lot. So this one is on the market at a little over $1 million right now. So big difference, $200,000 between the last one and this one, but you get a 0.30 acre lot here. Over there, it was a 0.20 acre lot. This one does not have a pool. It's 3,300 square feet, a little over that. So you get some more square footage and you just get you get a little more space over here. And generally the homes are better. I mean, well, they are better. Okay, they are. But they're just, I don't know if it's, people just take care of them a little better over here, and maybe that's because they're more expensive. I don't know. But they're just, it's a little nicer on this side. Now you don't have the Brentfield elementary schools, but you're still in Richardson ISD, and you have Spring Creek Elementary School, which is still a good elementary school, and you still go to Park Hill and you still go to J.J. Pierce. So if you don't mind spending a little bit more money, then you could be on this side of the neighborhood with the nice, you know, big trees and all that good stuff. Here we are at our next stop. It's called Bent Tree. Now there's Bent Tree and there's Bent Tree North, not the same. Bent Tree North is really nice though, so don't get me wrong, but we're in Bent Tree proper. This is where you're gonna see a little larger lot sizes, and you're gonna see homes still, you know, built in the 70s, some in the 80s, some new homes, because it's sort of a mixed bag around here. There's not a bad bag, they're all good bags. It's like going into a Louis Vuitton store. They're all good bags, but you might find one that is maybe an older home that needs to be updated, and in that case, you're gonna get a really good price on it. And it's a custom home, probably. I think they're all custom homes, to be honest with you. So, you know, you might wanna update it and just keep it, depending on how bad off it is. But if it's still in pretty good shape, you might remodel it, or you might just tear it down and build new, because that comes along in Bent Tree because of that very reason. So let me show you this house on Club Oaks over here. It's really close to the country club. Bent Tree Country Club is a great club. They just tore down the old one and they built a new one. So it's really nice, very exclusive club. So if you want a country club atmosphere, then you're gonna find it in this neighborhood because it's so close by. A lot of these have golf course views and everybody just kind of knows everybody, and it's a very social neighborhood. So come on, let's go look. All right, so here we are, Bent Tree. As you can see, they are older homes. They're larger homes, but they are older, like I said, usually built around the late 70s. And this one right behind me is actually on the market right now. It is 4,300 square feet. It's on a smaller lot for this neighborhood. Generally, you're gonna see them a little bit larger, more like ½ acre to 3/4 of an acre. But as you get closer to the club, they have a little bit smaller lots. So, so this one is 0.29 acres, which, I mean, that's still a pretty good size lot. When you go down further in Dallas, that's actually a really big lot. So for up here, it's kind of small, but for down there, that's a good size. So this one has a 3-car garage. It was built in 1976, and it is on the market at $1,695,000. Okay, now that's down from $1,765,000. And to be honest with you, this thing is fully remodeled. It has white oak floors, the you know, restaurant grade appliances and all of that. So I really think it would normally have sold for the 1.7 that they were asking for it. But right now the market is, you know, it's a little dicey, and you can get a great updated house like this at a really good price. So if you're thinking about moving soon, then you might be able to capitalize on one of these really great deals. So I'm going to take you around the corner because I want to show you how drastically things can change. The mixed bag, like I was saying, a mixed bag. Let's go see the other bag. Okay, here we are. We're coming up on this next one. I'm not going to get out for it because it is under construction and there's a lot going on. So let me just turn the camera around. Okay, this one is the same street, and it is going to be bedrooms, 7 bathrooms with 1/2 bath. And it's gonna be a little over 7,000 square feet. And it's on a 0.3 acre lot. So do you see what I'm saying now? I'll put some pictures in here so you can see what it looks like. There's a big difference in all these. Hi, how are you guys?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Just doing a little real estate vlog showing off the pretty house.
Tell them we getting close.
That's what I said. So I've got the renderings here online and it looks like it's gonna be gorgeous.
It is. We're working hard at it.
I can't wait to see it.
Drinking on the job, but we know how to do this.
All right, well, you know, you just whip them into shape. It'll all be okay.
That's what we're doing.
Now, when do you expect it to be completed?
We think really by the end of February.
Okay.
Right now, we are now just getting blessed to be able to go inside.
All right.
You know, after a whole, time of getting it done outside.
Yes.
So,
Well, I'm
inside
excited.
now. We'll be hustling inside here during the course of the next 30 days. And as we get into probably, the 2nd to 3rd week of February, it should be pretty tight, pretty good.
Okay, well, I'll be keeping an eye out for it.
Please.
All right.
Come and see you.
I will. Nice
All
to
right.
meet y'all. Have a good one.
Now.
So you can see what I mean now about there being a big difference in some of the different houses here. That one's going to be listed at just a little under 5 million. So you can get anywhere from a little over $1 million. Well, probably not going to get in here for under $1.5 million. And you can go on up. So lots of different options in the Bent Tree area. This was actually going to be a gated community back in the day, but they decided they didn't want an HOA and they didn't want to deal with all that. So that's another thing about Bent Tree, that you get these beautiful homes, but no HOA is pretty nice. So now I'm going to take you through Preston Trails really quick. It's just right on the other side of this neighborhood. Both of these neighborhoods are very conveniently located because they are just right off of the tollway. And the tollway runs north and south in Dallas, and so it can get you downtown really quick. It can get you into really anywhere. You can go to Frisco really quick. It's sort of in between. It's halfway in between where you want to go downtown in Dallas and where you want to go in Frisco. So I think this is a great neighborhood. I lived here for a little over a decade and I just thought it was fabulous. And I think you'll think it's fabulous too. So I just pulled into Preston Trails and these are fabulous houses, okay? These are gonna be your multi-million-dollar, $3 to $7 million, $8 million houses in here. Now, there aren't any on the market right now to show you, but I'm just gonna drive you through so you can see in case that's what you're looking for, then you'll know that you wanna keep an eye on this neighborhood. So let me flip it around and I'll show you. Now, same thing over here. You're gonna have sort of a mixed bag because these were built at all different times. This one right here looks like it was probably early 2000s if I had to guess. Isn't that pretty? And then this one next door looks like it was probably built in the 70s. And then you come around the corner here and look at this one. I love this traditional. I know everybody likes the modern right now, but I like a good traditional. It's not going to go out of style. You're not going to be sorry that you bought it in 20 years. Probably built in the 90s right here. But when you keep on going down the road, you've got new construction, lo and behold, right around the cul-de-sac. Next to this, that's probably early 2000s, but new construction right here. So they probably bought one of these 70s houses like this one that was in disrepair and tore that baby down. Okay, so let's move on out of here. I've got one more neighborhood that I want to show you, but I'm going to show you some of these others as I drive out because they're just so pretty. You'll like it, I promise. quick stop, real quick, on our way to the next neighborhood. I wanted to stop and show you this here behind me. Okay, now I know it's looking pretty ratchet, and well, that's because it is. I mean, it is. Let's be real. It's pretty nasty over here, okay? But the thing is that this was the old Valley View Mall, and it's been tied up in litigation for many years. They knocked it down, and I mean, there was probably homeless people living all over there, and I mean, it's spray painted and everything in there. Okay, so it's been a good minute since the Valley View Mall has been out of commission. So this was tied up in litigation. It's been sitting here. It's finally out and ready to start building. So it's called the Dallas Midtown development. It's gonna have a Lifetime Fitness, but not just any Lifetime Fitness, like one of those huge, awesome ones that has the resort style pool and all the things to go along with it. There's gonna be residences, shopping, dining, and it's gonna be really high-end and nice. So that is a big deal when it comes to this next neighborhood that I'm gonna show you, because you're gonna be right down the street from the Midtown development whenever it gets built. So that's going to add a lot of property value, in my opinion. I can't guarantee, I'm not allowed to legally say whether something's a good investment or not, but if I were looking for something myself, I might want to buy over here because the prices will likely go up once this is all finished. Oh, look, there's a fresh tear down. I bet that's going to be nice. Oh gosh, they took the stop signs down and everything. Look at that. It's a big lot too. It's going to be nice. Last stop, guys, Northwood Hills. This is kind of closer to 635, to that North Dallas, far North Dallas line there. And you're going to see a lot of older homes, just like the rest of far North Dallas. They're going to be, 60s, 70s. You might even find some in the 50s in this area, but they're very, very nice homes. Very well done. Most of the time they're renovated, and they're just good, solid, nice houses. You've got Northwood Country Club not far from here, like this one right behind me. See, this is like a classic Northwood Hills home, in my opinion. They're just nice, very nice, okay? But I'm gonna walk down here and I'm gonna show you new construction, because some of these are getting torn down as well. So the older ones, you can get one remodeled probably around 1.2, 1.3, depending on the lot size. If it's a larger lot, you're probably going to be more like 1.5, 1.6 even, depending on the square footage. But you can get a really, really awesome one right here. If you look behind me, this home is on the market right now at $3,990,000. Okay, it's down though from 4.2. That was the original 4.2. But let me tell you what you're gonna get with a house like this. It already has a pool, and it's a nice pool too, like a really nice pool. And I'll see if I can put some pictures up for you. This one is 6,532 square feet. It has top of the line everything, the white oak floors that everybody wants right now, everything top of the line, great appliances. It's gonna have, everything that you want. Turf in the backyard. They've even got turf here in the front yard. And I'm really surprised to see the rock out here. Caliche, that's caliche rock. And honestly, it looks good on this house. Okay, it looks good on this house. I wouldn't normally have done anything caliche because it's really generally kind of like a cheaper rock. It's not as nice, but it works on this. It works on this because it has the white stone in the front and all of that. And the thing that I like about this also is that it has a metal roof, and we get hailstorms here in Texas, and those metal roofs will last forever. You're not going to have a problem with the metal roof. And I also like that they did the stone on the front, because you're seeing a lot of stucco, which, hey, there's nothing wrong with stucco. I like stucco, okay? But a lot of times people don't know what they're doing with stucco, and the water, if they don't do it correctly, can get down between the stucco and, the front of your house. So you don't want that to happen. It can cause mold and all kinds of things. But with the stone, you don't have to worry about it. Also, stucco comes in and out of style. So stone's a little more traditional. You've got this modern vibe on this house, but with the little traditional touches. So this is a really, really pretty one. It has an alley entry, 3-car garage, but you're gonna go around the back because you'll see that none of these houses have a front entry garage, which is really nice because, you know, not everybody wants to look at that. I don't mind it so much, but you know, some people really have told me before, I do not want a front entry garage. So you've got the alleyways here. That's also nice because your trash cans are gonna get picked up back there too. So generally everything you would want is gonna be in this house here. I'm gonna walk down so you can see the other side of it because it really, really is cool. But I also have to say this neighborhood has the killer trees too. I'm always gonna be talking about the trees, and you've got all of those mature trees, which is really nice. Okay, check out the other side of this. They have it staged. Oh, I should have made an appointment so we could go inside. You see? Isn't that pretty? I love the glass in the front. So if you're looking for new construction in Northwood Hills, this could be your house. Yeah, that one was really nice. I like that one a lot. Well, that wraps up our video. It's getting dark and I've got things to do. It is Friday night. I am going places, okay? And you are too. Hopefully you're going to Texas. And if that's the case, then you should give me a shout, whether you are thinking of moving in a year down the road, maybe you're going to move next month. Maybe you got transferred here for a job and you need to find a place quick. Either way, give me a shout. You could be moving across country or all the way across the globe. I would love to help you out. My contact information is in the description below. My team and I would love to help you make a smooth transition to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. See you in the next video.